Hi. Wendy here with Ceremony of Crones, and this is a Crone Quickie for you today. So glad you're here. Delighted to have you. So I wanted to talk today about wisdom, about harvesting wisdom. Wisdom is something that comes from a combination of things, typically from experience, from education, from learning, from failure, from success, right? It comes from these various, through these various methods. So, and doing these things doesn't guarantee wisdom. So it's how we manage our experiences and in combination with, our education or our knowledge or our lack of knowledge. I just want to say that to have an awareness of harvesting our wisdom, something we can do consciously as we go through life. And my understanding of how we have more of these experiences is when we push our edge, right? When we get to where it's uncomfortable, we're creating areas for growth. So that's where there are more opportunities for things to happen, for things that are outside of my comfort level. And that's where growth happens. And growth often happens when we fail, when we fall down, when we don't succeed fully. It can also happen when we are a success or when we achieve the thing that we are striving for or looking to accomplish. But usually it's a combination of things that contribute to that wisdom. So I'd like to ask us to consider in everything we do in all of our endeavors, to consider it that we're harvesting our wisdom. So when we look at the things that we do, we set a vision or a goal, or we have a project and we go about looking to bring that about. And if we don't get to exactly where we wanted to at first, what did we learn from that experiment? What did we learn from that exercise, right? How are we gathering the wisdom from that? So I wanted to share that and kind of tweak some of our mindset around that. It's something that's ongoing, but it's something if we think of it as harvesting. And here's the other thing about wisdom that I understand is that I don't think you can plant seeds for wisdom. I think we can plant seeds to be looking for it, to be aware of it, to be willing to be curious and step outside of our areas of comfort. But I think it's more like the foraging path, right? So it's like looking for the wild plant. We have to step off the path. We don't have a neat, tidy garden that we can go to. We have to go out into the wild, step off the path in all likelihood. And we're not sure what's underneath our feet. If we're in the meadow, maybe we can't see that we're stepping on a rock, or maybe there's a snake there that we didn't see and it startles us. Or maybe there's prickers or stickies or something that we're not aware of and they stick to us, right? Stick to our clothing. These are just examples. But as a means of gathering our wisdom, harvesting our wisdom, that's where we're going to gain the most, right? Because through those experiences, through actually walking through it, that's where we're going to know. And when we know, that's what builds our wisdom. That's what helps us to really build it. So think about harvesting wisdom and how does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you. Let me know in the comments if that makes sense to you, if that's something that is useful. But something that I'm incorporating in my life. So all my experiences, I'm harvesting wisdom. So, all right. And if you like this, please subscribe to Crone Quickie on YouTube and like this page, hopefully. And gosh, I'll see you in a day or two next time. And you have a fabulous day. I love you. Wendy with Ceremony of Crones. Bye.